Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is a review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 13, episode 8. What does we get in this? I feel like this episode was a bunch of stuff that's being pieced together. I know they're trying to get to other things, and it wasn't a bad episode, but I was like, what happened here? I'm not sure. But y'all know, first things first, take a moment to, 1, subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird. 2, like the video, hit the like button, okay? You can also comment in the comment section. You can share it on your social media by hitting share. Follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. The link to all of my social media is in the description box below this video. Relax, relate, release, center yourself and everyone around you, and to always inhale and exhale. I don't even really have any photos from this greatest episode either, because I was bored and I was mad. Like, why my DVR recorded 2 hours? I know this is not 2 hours long, but it recorded, watch what happens live and chat room. I don't know why. I didn't ask for that. Don't be recording extra stuff on my stuff, playing too damn much. Anyway, I did get 3 new confessional looks and whatnot. Okay, we got LaToya, who has hers. It's shiny. I think that's too much hair for that dress. But it's shiny. Her makeup looks fine. The earrings, it's fine. Girl, she pretty, won't leave that be. I don't like LaToya, so, I don't have much to say about her until she gets a better aura, a better ego, a better vibe, a better attitude. This is something that's not so get on my damn nerve-ish. So we're gonna move on past that or whatever, okay? We've seen Marlo's confessional look. I think we've seen it before, but they don't show her in the confessional as often, but I wanted to give her some shine. Marlo looks great. Marlo was always extra. I could do without the pearl or diamond, lining of the dress. Okay, but I guess that goes with the head thing or whatnot. But Marlo was gorgeous, okay? I love the hair. I love the color of the dress. Her boobs look great. So again, it is what it is and whatnot, okay? And then we also got Candy's new confessional. Candy looked amazing. Okay, I love the yellow. I love how the dress fits her body. Her boobs, it's always too much boobs sometimes, but this does not look bad or whatever. At least it's just a little bit of cleavage and not much of almost nipple. Her makeup looks great. She looks great. The ponytail looks great. They did this look. It is great. This would be my favorite look of the season for the confessionals. I'm like, girl, come on now. I love when we put bright colors on our beautiful skin, and this is radiant. Okay, I loved it. Okay, that's the most enjoyment I got out of the whole damn episode. So they still on the bus figuring out or knowing that Kenya, 1, took a private plane, and 2, she brought Brooklyn. But Candy then points out, Kenya isn't like us. Kenya doesn't grab my water bottle all seen with the makeup around top. Kenya is not like us. Kenya does not have help like we have help. She does not leave Brooklyn with anybody or whatever. Her husband don't live here. We get it. Kenya's a single mom and does not have any help. I feel like it's because Kenya don't have no friends. Kenya would have more help if she was a better person, better friends. Okay, Kenya don't have help because they're like, man, fuck Kenya. Okay, fuck Kenya. Anyway, reports like, well, if she can afford a private jet, she can afford a nanny. And Kenya's like, again, but people don't want to leave their kids with strangers. At the house, we see Kenya and LaToya are talking to some white lady. They want to have a murder mystery activity when the ladies get there. And I'm like, I don't want to have a murder mystery the day I get to the villa after I'm on a bus for 4 hours. I would not want to do that, but I'm like, whatever. And Kenya then bring up somebody's like, someone gonna get stabbed the cops gonna come in with their guns drawn or whatever. But she then said, well, make sure the cops who come in that we can tell that they're fake cops. Because, with black people being murdered by cops, we don't want that to come out being. I'm like, then why the fuck is you doing a murder mystery with guns? I'll move on from that. Cynthia get to the house first. I'm like, how did Cynthia beat them there? I don't know. But she got there before the other girls and she was happy with the room she had. And she then said, well, I'm happy I got a good room. Because considering who Kenya's new friend is, Toya, I'm just happy I got a good room too. Now, the other ladies get there. It took them 8 or 9 hours to drive there. It should have been a 4-hour trip. It took them, girl, how does 4 hours, come on now, Gilligan's Island, a 3-hour tour. What happened? 8 to 9, girl. I would have been pissed again, but I'm gonna leave that be. So they get to the house, and then Kenyon's like, "Oh, everyone gets a name tag, and you can put your, a nickname that you want to be called." I'm like, "Bitch, I have been on a bus, a hot ass bus, from Atlanta to South Carolina. Fuck these names. I want to get a shower and go to bed." Okay. Now Tanya picks Dynasty. Okay, Dynasty. Shamia picks Vagina Drip, Cootie Drip. Candy, who says it's hard for her to pick fake names because again her name is Candy. You know what I'm saying? But they give her Angel after her name from off of the math thing when she was a Night Angel, so she goes by Angel. Fallon, who was also there, she came in too. She goes by Bangkok. Come on now, Bangkok. Anyway, Drew picks Lickety Split, okay. Kenya picks Chocolate. Toya picks Trinigal. Marlo picks Diva. Cynthia picks 50 Cent. Cynthia, that don't count. That don't count at all. But I'm gonna leave that be. And Portia picks Peach Juice. Okay. Anyway, we then see some lady run in. Oh my God, I got stabbed. Who murdered me? And she falls out on the ground. I'm like, where's she at? This was girl. It was just like, even how she ran in. This is I don't care. This is even how she ran in. It just seemed weird. And the little white woman kind of hiding behind the door. That's who organized this shit. Sometimes you can't allow people to organize, murder mysteries. It was just like, what is going on here? I don't know. And everyone is confused about what's going on because it's like, wait, what? The white cops run in, and again, everyone is confused. As you see, everyone's like, what the fuck is going on here? These are the cops. These are the whitest detectives I've ever seen. Oh, it's a murder mystery? It's a murder mystery. Yeah, who killed the lady? And whoever figures out who killed the lady, if they have a bad room, they can get a better room. I'm like, whatever. Only Candy and Tanya trying to figure out who did it. Everyone else is dancing, drinking, and just not even trying to pay any attention to the bullshit. You want to know why? Because who was it? Portia. As Portia said, I'm not here to think about solving no mysteries. I'm here to have fun and to drink and be on vacation. I don't want to do this. I want to drink. Me too. Don't bring me in the house and not feed me and tell me to think. I don't want to figure shit out. I'm not a detective. I'm not a cop. That ain't me. Anyway, Kenya then end up just saying who the killer was, and the killer was some other white man who was there because they had a white man there, and this white man is a videographer and he's following Latoya because she's a YouTuber. I'm like, don't pull us in this shit. Don't pull YouTubers in y'all bullshit. Don't do it or whatnot, okay? And it turns out the random white man who was there was the murderer. Why would you not think it's a random white man? I'm leave that be. But Kenya guessed it. I'm like, bitch, it's your game. And she's like, oh, well, I'll give it to Tanya because Tanya was the one who was trying the hardest. I'm like, girl, I don't care. So Fallon is not staying there with them. She's got her own little villa or house or whatever. Because she said, I can't stay because I brought my husband. He's my best friend. I do feel like Fallon is a friend of the show. I don't think she know them enough yet to want to be along with them or whatever. But I'm like, whatever. And again, it's a trip. But again, at least she had the money to get her own place. But she's there with them right now, so it doesn't matter where she sleeps. I don't think so. Anyway, Latoya then say, well, why bring your husband? You can make best friends here. You didn't have to bring him or whatever. You can. I'm like, girl. Anyway, Drew then say, well, don't listen to Toya because she don't care about husbands. I said, bitch. Not she don't care about husbands. I laughed. I giggled to myself. Now Candy in her confession said, she shouldn't say negative things about her man because she don't know her. I'm like, Candy, shut up. Mainly because the reason Drew said that was because on the day that she met Latoya, that was when Latoya was saying that she is separated from her husband and she feels like even as a separated married person, she can still date other people. It was also encouraging Kenya to date despite being married to Mark. So Drew's statement of she don't care about husbands was actually factual because she not only don't care about her husband and the separation. She told Kenya, don't care about yours either. Now, Kenya's husband ain't shit, so I don't care about that. But again, Drew's comment was, it was appropriate for what she said. Of course, Latoya would tell Fallon, don't bring your husband if she feel like fuck my husband. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna leave that be or whatever. But I don't think Sawyer care about husbands. Anyway, from there we see the women walking around trying to get a room. And Kenya is showing people, oh, this is your room, this is your room, this is your room. So the fact that Drew said, if she don't care about husbands, Latoya's brain didn't compute a response quick enough. So now we see later as they walking through the house, let's talk about your struggling ass husband. And when she says it to Drew, she also grabbed Drew's arm, pushed Drew to her, and not an aggressive way. Well, in a drunken, aggressive, I don't realize I'm being aggressive, you not reading the room, bitch, don't grab me kind of way or whatever, okay? And Drew looked like, why are you touching me? Okay, and then we see Kenya, like Candy, Drew, I think Fallon, Marlo all realize, oh shit, you cannot be grabbing people here that can lead to some bullshit or whatever. And Drew's like, bitch, don't fuck with me. I'm from Chicago. The last bitch who grabbed me head was either in a wall or in a fence. It was somewhere between a rock and a hard place. Girl, bye. Again. Latoya's extra. She is looking for attention. She's trying to be, she wants to be on camera. So she's doing everything to get a lot of camera time. However, she's doing nothing to get herself a peach. She will continue to be a friend of the show, but no one is going to really like her enough to want to bring her back. So I don't know how this may go. Because they notice she doing too much, they're like, don't touch her, leave her alone. They separate the situation. Candy was like, how about y'all don't fight in my room? Like, let's go outside somewhere in the communal space. But now let's get up out of here or whatever. Now, they do kind of separate them or whatever because Drew already don't like her because Drew is heard Toya is talking shit about her wigs or whatever. So there's already some rumbling of some bullshit going on. And so we see they kind of tell Toya, you have to say sorry. You can't be grabbed. I grabbed her. Yes, bitch, you grabbed her. You absolutely grabbed and yanked her. Okay, and you don't know her. Don't do that. Okay, so she's trying to walk up to Drew. Can I say so? They like, girl, don't get so close. Do not get in her personal space. Because Drew was like, do you realize what's going on right now? Like, I could beat your ass or whatever. Not in a fight way. It was like, calm down. You seem drunk. Leave me be or whatnot. I'm sorry, for touching you. So I didn't mean to do that or whatever. But can I touch you now? I want to touch your hair. Again, Toya is on some bullshit. Drew like, don't touch me. Ever. Don't do it. Okay? So there's two separate groups now. You have Kenya, Cynthia, Candy, and Toya in one room. Everyone else in the other. And you have Kenya and them telling Toya, like, girl, you doing too much. Like, you have to say sorry to her. You know what I'm saying? She already is on edge with you. Talk about her wig. Well, why do I have to, if her wig is trashy, why is that my fault? Kenya gonna say, well, she wants to have a messy wig, like that's on her. Kenya, shut up. We don't really care. Now, in the other room, they talking and chit chat. I don't know about what, but when they then say like, it's two different sets of people. It's the aunties and the nieces. Okay, they the aunties and we the nieces. Ha 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 ha. I'm like, I don't care. And for Ken, they like, well, we the aunties and whatnot. We the ones up here breaking up fights. Girl, I didn't care. It was dumb. Now we do see Marlo do not like her room at all. Okay, so she decides to sleep on the couch in the living room, and she pushes two couches together to make it a bed, and she sleeps in the living room and say it makes me feel as if I have the biggest room, and she then has all her stuff in the small bedroom or whatever. I'm like, girl, I can't do that. We do see Brooklyn comes at night or whatever, and then the nanny comes and get her the following day or whatever, and Kenya brings up how it was hard being a single mom, with no help, whatever, and not having anyone to watch Brooklyn. Kenya needs to be a better person to get her a village. Period. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kenya comes off as I have shit together, so no one's trying to help you at all. Okay, period. It's not, and I'm like, don't she have? I'm like, where's the auntie who she kept saying raised her? Why haven't that? She said, I've never left Brooklyn with anybody, not even her father. That's on you. We know Mark ain't shit, but I mean, you ain't got nobody else. Kenya is a fucked up person sometimes. I'm like, if she wasn't so bad, she may have people in her life that she can trust to do what? Watch her children. You know what I'm saying? Because you could not have a mother, but still have a village. There's a reason Kenya over her whole life has not built herself no village. True tea. Anyway, Marlo in the room getting dressed, honey, quicker for a fact check, if you ask me. And her and Candy kind of chit chat because Marlo bring up how, she really feel like Kenya giving her that room, made her feel some kind of way. Like, I don't get why we just still have issues or whatever. Like, it's like she hates me, and I want to figure out, like, why we keep having these issues. And so Candy brings up how, I think this may be the time to have that conversation since we're going to be here for a few days. Boom, pow, pow. And I like how Candy said, y'all don't have to be besties, okay? But y'all can both just come to a point to where y'all are cordial because y'all both have said shit about the other one back and forth, back and forth. And the thing about it is, I like how Marlon was not making it seem as if she was innocent. She's like, we act like we hate each other, and how can we figure out to get out of that place? She noticed she's at fault too. I'm gonna leave that be. The rest was some idle chit chat. Shamia and Portia by the pool talking about Dennis wants her back. Okay, we don't care. We then see them sitting around, y'all hungry or whatever. Kenya then leave the house, okay? She comes back with food, okay? Now we see some man off on the side skirts or whatever, and he's roasting a whole pig. I am not a roasted pig person. I don't want to see a pig. I can't eat a pig I see being roasted, but I could eat some ribs from the rib place. I can't eat food that I see the animal, being cooked. I need the butcher to cut it on. I don't want to see it in its original state at all. That's too close to home for me. I don't want to do that. Anyway, so while that's all being made, Kenya went and got herself some food. She comes back. Now, Kenya is the host of this trip. The girls are hungry. They're waiting for their hostess to have, like, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Kenya went and got food for one, for herself, and then tells them, oh, I got the roasted pig being made for y'all. It's food in the refrigerator if y'all want to cook. I'm looking like, bitch, that's not how you are the host of a trip. You make sure that there's food for them to eat. And if you leave and buy yourself food, you should at least ask them, hey, does anyone else want to order some food and pay for it yourself? Kenya's cheap and broke. Anyway, I can't believe she came here on a private plane with a child by secret. She gave Marlo a shitty ass room, and she then went and got food for just herself. I am done with this shit because they're all starving. That's rude as fuck. Kenya, you was messy. So much so that all the ladies are at the poolside with Kenya munching on her one little plate or a little plate. Girl, she's sharing fries. When you have 8 ass grown ass women sharing a large fry, they get 3 fries a piece. Kenya ain't shit. The fact that being said, like, you didn't even tell us you was ordering food. I would have ordered some food too, bitch. They're not broke. Kenya messy. She left without telling them she was going to get foot. Girl, I don't care. Toya then come back from wherever, and she brings up she's gonna give Drew this wig. She went and got a wig made for Drew, and she wants to give it. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. Both Cynthia and Candy both say it's gonna be messy. Just don't do that. I don't think it's gonna go over well. But I'm like, again, Toya is doing things for attention or whatever. Now we then see, the roasted pig is not done, and it's in the house on the table, opened up with the meat, and just I was like, oh, girl. I would not have been. I'm a meat eater, as you see. I'm a meat and potatoes girl. Truthfully be told, or whatever. I would not have been able to sit there and eat that because, again, the visual of it would have fucked me up. I was with Tanya, like, can you make me a plate? Because it's like, she said, I don't want to reach in there and like get that. Would have been a thing, girl. It was, girl, anyway, seemed too much. So at the table, Drew is still there, minding the business, and Toya then say, I want to take this time to bring up, how Drew's wig looked bad to me, and so I want to purchase a wig for you, get it plugged correctly, get it secured correctly for you. Oh, that's so not, it's nice that you watch me so closely. It's sweet, but no, I wouldn't wear it. Drew, like, you watch me, thank you so much. No, thank you. But I did get you a gift. Drew walks away and comes back, bitch. She comes back with a photograph of herself as, a still shot that you get fans. She's like, you know what? You are my biggest fan. You told me when you first met me that you hated me on the game because of what I did on the show. So you're a fan. Like, you watch me. You watch me closely, you know what I'm saying? And you're obsessed. So I want to give you an autograph photo. And she signs this shit and gave it to her. I say, bitch, check and mate out. Amazing. We then have Marlo. I want to talk to Kenya too. And Kenya, I'm hurt about you giving me the small room, saying because I sat in that room and realized, like, you really don't like me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, like, I know you hurting because I'm hurting or whatever. Like, we can move past whatever it is we have going on. Now, Marlo genuinely came at her. Like, it wasn't any shade in my opinion. And Kenya was like, no, you don't ever want that accountability for what you say to me that makes me respond to you. And my point was, that wasn't even her point. Her point was, what is it between me and you that we can't get past? Like, we both hurting. Let's fix this. You want to point out, well, you do shit. I'm like, girl, I cannot. I'm like, Kenya's just childish. When someone, like, let's try to stop with the bullshit on both ends. Don't go back to the bullshit. But girl, when Kenya said that, and she said, because I said that you got your butt done? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? My butt is real. I'm like, Kenya, we all are aware your butt is not real. You may not have butt implants. You had work done to your ass. Period. The video that she put out on her birthday weekend or whatever, and she's running on the beach, that's not a real ass. Like, it moves like cement. And I'm not trying to be shady, but I'm like, her ass don't look like it did years ago. Her ass looks enhanced, okay? And it's not that she had a kid. Her ass don't fit her body anymore. Her ass is not as jiggly and juicy as it used to be. Kenya had something done to her ass. And I feel like Marlo saying that previously, we believe it. Yeah, girl, it's a girl, whatever. Anyway, Marlo get mad because, again, Kenya, like, I didn't get my ass, and they going back and forth, whatever. So Marlo gets up and then walks away. I don't care. I'm just, is the show getting better or worse? But I don't know, but I'm over it. Either way it go, I will see y'all next week. Peace.